Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. And in today's video I am going to give Beauty a bath. She already knows what's happening. She hates bath time. She loves to be hosed off, but she hates bath time. She is so dirty. Every time I touch her she leaves black gunk on me after working with her, and it's just really disgusting. So I thought today, the weather is pretty hot out. I mean, I'm already sweating and I only grabbed a few things and grabbed her and came on with it, but she shed it off all in her winter coat. I thought it'd be perfect timing. So I have some treats because they stand here for a long time. So you trying to figure out what's happening. I love my baby. And then I have Mane and Tail and Body shampoo. So this video is going to be a bit longer as well. I already know that, but you know. So I do try to keep her as calm as I can, and I also take my time with bath time. I don't try to hurry up and get it done. I just take my time to make her comfortable, because if I rush, then you start rushing the horse, and the horse ends up getting a bit antsy as well. So I also have a little sponge here, and I never put the soap in my bowl of water. I do have a bowl of water, but I just take it and I rub her with it and put the soap on her, because if you put it in the bucket of water, it just kind of wastes the soap that you put in the water for you just to have to go back on and put it on her anyways. So I'm going to hose her down first and get her all wet. So again, she hates bath time. And poor thing. Again, this is going to be a bit of a longer video, but there you go. Good girl. So I'm going to go ahead and hose her off. I've already let the hot water run out of the hose. We have the hose that you can turn on and off. So I'm just going to lightly spray. I always start at the legs, because that way it's not a shock to their body. So I'm going to finish spraying her off, and I will be right back. Alright, so now that we're done hosing her off, I've hosed both sides. I'm taking my Mane and Tail soap, and I just start up here, and I just kind of go along her back, like that, and make one big old line of soap. I don't know if you guys can even see it. You can a little bit. And then I take my sponge and I wet it in my water here. Down here below. You guys can't see it. Oh, I dropped it. But I just get some water, and then I take her and I'm just really getting that soap lathered in. Now it is kind of hard, but I'm just lathering her up in soap, making sure she's comfortable, calm, and collected. And she is actually doing really good. Now, I don't know if I've told you guys, but she used to be really horrible about taking baths. She didn't even like water as of last year, and now she does great with it. And obviously she does not like bath time. No horse really does, but I have to bathe her. At some point I always it's actually not healthy to bathe your horse too often, like too much. So I only bathe her about once or twice a year, like right as summer is starting to begin, and when it's getting really hot out, and then once before summer ends, before the heat goes away. That way she's really clean. Thank you. So, yeah. So I'm going to finish cleaning her up on this side. And I will be right back. Alright guys, so I just soaked up this side. You guys can't really tell it fades really easily. But I just got done washing her. I spent a good 10 minutes scrubbing on this side. Now I'm gonna hose her off on this side. And you gotta make sure to get all the soap off. Just so you guys don't have to see this part, I'll be right back. Alright, so I finished doing that. Now I'm just going to go ahead and give her a treat for doing good so far. Because I always reward with good behavior. She stood here really quietly. She's done really good with the water. Not been spooked up about it or anything. So now we're going to get the other side. She has been rinsed and cleaned till the water has run clear on this side. So now I'm going to move her over to the other side so that I can do that too. You know what? Actually, I may just move you guys. Hang on one second. Alright, so I moved you guys. Now I just gotta get her back position. Good girl. So the reason I reward her as well because she is really bad about being tied up. She hates it. So I'm just gonna spray her off again on this side because she's had time to dry for the most part. And there's soap over here. Beauty! She just farted. I don't know if you guys heard that. So for some reason she is more sensitive on this side with everything. I don't know why, but she is very sensitive on both sides. But for some reason this side seems to be worse. Hey, get out the trees. She's a-trying. And she succeeded. This is when you know your horse is spoiled. When they get into the trees. So I do push her out of my space. I don't let her run me over with treats. I'm going to do this and scrub this side and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I've already washed her mane out. I just didn't film it. Now I'm trying to do her tail really quickly because I do wash everything. I mean, I washed her legs too. I just didn't film. I wash everything head to toe. Except with her head, I only use a wash rag and try my best not to get it in her eyes or anything. But I do find it important to wash out their tail too and their mane because that also needs to get washed when she's moving. I don't know if you guys can even see me now, but I find it very important to make sure it is all washed. So, she's done really good so far. Getting a little antsy now. We've been out here for a long time washing her. And what I usually do to dry is I take her on a walk and then tie her up when we get back. And I just stand there with her and wait. But she'll dry pretty quick. It's pretty hot out today. So I just try to wash her tail out really good too. Because their tail, sometimes, especially hers if they have a long one, sometimes they'll get poop or pee. Hers touches the ground, so I do try to clean it really good. Especially down at the bottom. Find that the bottom is probably the most disgusting, for her at least, because she just, her tail's so long. She's eating grass. Well, this is what she's been doing a lot. So I don't know why, but this soap likes to fade out really quickly. I also washed her legs already. I don't know if I said that. Ugh. But this is the last thing we have to do other than let her dry. So I think she's doing pretty good actually, considering. So sometimes I'll tie up her tail and put soap in it. But today I'm not going to, but usually I tie it up, put a little rubber band around it, and let it sit there for a while so that it gets really good and clean. He's really reaching. He just stepped on my bowl. Here. There. So I try not to let her eat too much. Because I do find it disrespectful, but I do understand that she is bored. I don't even know if you guys can even see me, because I can't see what's on the camera right now, but her tail is pretty clean now, and it's feeling really good. So I clean every bit of it, but usually again I wrap it up to about the tailbone, to right here, put a little thingy on it, let it sit there and get cleaned real good. Today, not gonna do that. Don't really have much time to do that today. So, her tail is pretty soapy, pretty clean. I've rubbed it through. I'm just gonna spray off my hands and then pause the camera because you guys probably don't want to hear me rambling on. Alright, so I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to finish her tail up and everything, and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm sorry so close up to the camera, but she decided that she was going to walk herself right on over here. But I'm just going to spray her off one last time, make sure we got all the soap off. It is really important that you get all soap off, because horses can't have soap on them. It's not good for them to keep it on their skin, as of any animal really, but trying to get to the horse treats, as any animal should not have their, they should, all soap should be off. So I'm going to spray it down real quick one last time and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so last but not least, I have my scraper here to scrape up all the water. She is perfectly clean now. There ain't much water on her, she's already about dried. But it is still important to scrape them just to make sure all of the water is off. So I know we are a bit far away, but I had to re-tie her back up because she kept moving around. So I would say that she did pretty good today, considering she doesn't really like water, and we just like I just worked with her last year on not to be scared of water. I just sprayed her, and if she moved in a circle, then that's what she did. And now she loves it. She stands good for me. So this part's just important because you want to make sure all the water's off. Obviously, she's going to dry pretty quickly today. It's pretty hot out. Alright. Alright guys, so I'm going to go take her on a walk up by the road and just kind of let her dry a little bit. I will be right back. Alright guys, so we got back. We just got back from walking. I know it's so hot. She is now dry. We walked about 4 or 5 laps. So basically our road has, so here's our driveway, and over there. And it goes up the driveway, and then after our mailbox, if you go right, go about a mile, probably less than a mile actually, there's a dead end. And so we walked those laps. So we went up about 4 or 5 times. And now she's looking good. She's all dry. Of course the goat got out. But I'll show you guys. She is looking really beautiful. So she's got that nice shine to her. It's really hard to tell, I know, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to give her a treat. Finish washing up her face a little bit because I didn't really wash it. So we will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. And make sure you guys like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Say bye. Beauty, say bye. Say bye. She's more focused on eating right now. We'll see you guys in the next one.